Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z. Welcome to another Warcraft 3 audio commentary. This time around we shall be going over a game between Colorful, who is spawning as the red Nidals on the bottom right. He will be going up against a player known as Blade. He is spawning as the blue human on the top left. The map is going to be Terenas Stand. And since we just had a really amazing best out of 3 series featuring an orc and an undead, I would definitely tell you guys to go and check that out as well if you guys have been following me, because that was a really great best out of 3 series. So yeah, I thought it was very fitting that now we cover up the rest of the 2 races, and I stumbled upon this replay. It was actually a favored replay, a replay which was highlighted, marked as a special one on the I don't remember the website's name, Warcraft info or something. So yeah, it's going to be on Terenas Stand, a DH coming out for the Night Elf and human player going for the Archmage. Nothing too very non-standard. The Night Elf player going for AOW creeping. Does not seem like he will be going for any early harassment, or otherwise he may go for a tricky play where you have your archer and AOW creep with the wisps repairing your building, and then you have your DH run over to the other side of the map, going and putting it as much as harassment and damage as possible. Both of the players have sent out their workers to the enemy's base, and we're gonna see what's happening over here. The creeping has begun. I have only one wisp over there behind, and that does signal in that he does not seem to be going for a too aggressive of a play early on. Getting some wisps in there, and oh my, is he gonna detonate? Yeah, I'd be pretty mad if I was the human player and if I had my mana drained out at this point of time. It's a very early point of the game, and it's actually very crucial as well, because you want to get your Archmage to level 2 as soon as possible, get that brilliance aura, and you definitely need that when you're up against the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter can just drain out all your mana with that mana burning ability. Seems to be like both of the players have done creeping and kind of finishing it simultaneously. Nothing all that too very different. And he's going to leave behind that Tome of Strength, something that you shouldn't do. And both of them received one Gauntlet of Ogre Strength, while the human player got a Circlet, which is rather the better item. And okay, Rattle player actually did some nice little wisp microing with the mercenary camp and got himself a nice little shadow troll priest. Well, that's forest troll priest. That's not a shadow troll priest. I don't know why do I call it a shadow troll priest. I don't know. Anyways, he got a forest troll priest. Okay, it's a forest troll shadow priest. It's a shadow priest. It is. The shadow is there in the name, and the shadow priest is going to be coming in really handy in the early part of the game to snipe out the units, to use that detonate. Well, rather dispel ability, abolish magic. That is. Human player going for an expansion, it seems like early on. Seems like he's wants to get up that expansion and gain that economic advantage. Natal player doing all he can to keep up the pressure and make the human player bail out, not get that expansion up. But the human player is actually quite successful in getting it up so far, managing to shake the Nidal player off. Nidal player retreating back to the base and going up to tier 2. The DH is down to very low hit points. Should be real careful over there. Selling off that Rings of Protection +2, getting himself the booster speed. Booster speed is going to be instrumental in this game to pick off the units, you know, like this one little footman is running with red HP. You can chase it off with your DH and you can definitely try to kill it off. Kobolds following the human player, and they're gonna be picked up by the Night Elf, and having a little lag over there. Hope we can fix that soon. I need to check. Is the human player already at level 3? No, he's not. He's nearing level 3, but he's not at level 3 just yet. The expansion is done and ready. He also has one arcane tower built at the back of it, and he definitely needs to get in more towers because he won't be able to defend the expansion with just one arcane tower over there. Human player now keeping the pressure up, going after the DH. DH is going to try to kind of snipe away the Archmage. It's a bit difficult to follow the stuff this way. I don't know how to do it on this DZ client, the NetEase client. You know, you can't just go there. You can't scroll your screen. It only goes up, or it only goes down. No, it doesn't even go up or down. Oh, just leave it be. That follows this game. This is what that matters. That doesn't matter. Human player definitely needs to get an arcane vault up. Needs to get that healing ability sooner than later. Night player trying to destroy that farm. In the meanwhile, human player is attacking the DH. DH gonna go back, and Night player picking the best possible hero that he could have picked for this particular game, the Panderal Brewmaster, with a Wispo there. And human player actually chasing off the Night player. Night player now seems like he wants to go for some creeping. He doesn't want to concentrate on that expansion of the human player. Does not want to waste any more time over there. Maybe he may want to choose to counter expand, go for the natural, or maybe go for the distance one. It would be a good option. Human player only now constructing the vault. Sorry, human player now constructing the vault, and Night player is nearly done creeping over here. Now he should be concentrating on getting his second hero to level 2. His first hero is nearing level 3. I guess he's gonna creep in with both of them. Okay, we do have this. We're gonna switch to resources tab, and I'm not exactly sure how best of the information that can give us. Night player was actually trying to expand over here. I don't know when the Tree of Life came up, but the human player has detected it. Human player knows about this, and he will be coming in with full force to try and stop the Night player from counter expanding. We're gonna go to population. Population is definitely the tab that we need to keep a tap over. Human player is capped at 60 food and is currently at 48 food. Night player is at 41 food. Human player definitely has the bigger army. He doesn't have the second hero, but these many footmen along with the Archmage, who is nearing level 3. The level 3 on the Archmage is absolutely necessary right at the moment. He needs to get one kill and needs to avoid... Oh my, this is really bad. The Drunken Haze and the Flame of Breath, if it comes out, and that Lightning Shield with the DH, that was really bad for the human player. You can see the red hit points over most of those footmen. Human player tactically backing out most of the footmen and saving them, and actually getting the upper hand in this battle. That's quite surprising. Getting his Archmage to level 3. He's going to spawn those level 2 water elementals, and they are going to be really useful. Night player definitely needs to use the abolish magic spell by the Dryads. That's exactly what he needs to do to counter these water elementals. And human player, I don't know, he's already at tier 2. He already is at tier 2. He's got a shredder inside his base to get that extra lumber advantage. And he's gonna retreat back to base. It seems like now Night player picking up that footman, and it seems like he's gonna sacrifice one of the footmen to try and kill the Dryad, and he will manage to kill the Dryad. So I don't think human player lost more than 3 footmen in this whole battle, and the Night player lost around 3 to 4 archers. Human player picking up a Naga Sea Witch as the second hero, and the Naga Sea Witch is being sniped. Naga Sea Witch is being followed, and oh my, it's down to red hit points. A nice little item exchange there by the human player, and he's gonna use the TP to get to his expansion. Really nice game there by both players so far. Night player not going to take a breather. He's directly going to go for a creep camp, the mercenary camp of the human player. He's going to be able to creep this out rather easily with the amount of army that he has, the double hero combination. now he needs to try and concentrate, get his panda to level 3. He definitely needs that level 2 level 2 breath of fire. And Nidal player once again trying to snipe down the Naga seaweed. Naga seaweed this time has a potion of healing. This time it is prepared, but is it prepared just enough? And human player tactically retreating it back and saving it right in the nick of time. Human player is going for a caster, rifle caster combination up against an idol. I guess that is probably one of the best strategies that you could execute against an idol player. An idol player only now putting up a Ancient of Wonders, and he's going to increase his capacity. It seems like an idol player will cross 50 food sooner than later. The expansion for the Nidal player is up and running, and so yeah, the counter expansion did come up. Human player at this point should definitely try to attack the expansion, and oh my, this is really bad. Nidal player shouldn't do that. I mean, you're against the Taskmaster. That Kobold Taskmaster is really dangerous at times. It can bash you, it deals extra damage, and it stuns your hero, stuns your unit, whoever is basically attacked by the bash momentarily, and it's really bad. And you can just see that the DH is down to like what, 90 hit points. If the human player was nearby, he could have easily been able to take it out. Human player is now at 75 food. I don't know if he's gonna go for high upkeep. He shouldn't go for high upkeep in my opinion. And Nidal player is at capped at 60, but keeping his food below 50, which and only now going for the bigger army, seeing that the human player has the bigger army, more number of units. He definitely won't be able to counter this with only a 50 foot army. Here comes a nice little melee, and human player is going all in. He's coming in with everything he's got. The militiaman, is he gonna go for a tower rush? He's also got a shredder. There goes the breath of fire, and the human player is still having the upper hand. He's going after the units one by one. Spellbreakers are stealing away all the spells. The rejuvenation spells, the very necessary rejuvenations have been stolen, and now the human player is pounding all over the second hero of the Nidal player. Nidal player retreating back for dear life, and at this point human player should attack the expansion. He is rather wasting time trying to follow the Nidal player. The expansion is right for the taking. This is a very good time, and he's setting up the towers. This is a very good way to do things. You set those towers up, you destroy the expansion, and then you put up your own expansion over there. Does he have a TP? Human player has a TP. Nidal player, okay, Nidal player now plans to expand at his natural. Not sure how well that would work out. Human player is at 58 food. Nidal player now crossing 50 food, getting to 57 food. Now at 52 food. He may choose to detonate 2 of his wisps, or maybe kill a unit of his or 2 to get back to 50 food, because he's currently only at 1 base, and that just 7 gold per second income isn't going to do wonders for him against the human player's income, which is at the moment 14, but it will be 7 plus 7 plus 7, 21 gold per second with 3 gold mines. And that is a huge supply. Nidal player going for the attack on the human player's expansion point, and the human player surprisingly attacking the Nidal player's main. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Human player is gonna try and repair the expansion, well, and he damages and deals. Okay, it seems like he's gonna attack it. He's not gonna TP back. He's gonna attack it. He's fine with losing the expansion. It is only the expansion, it's not the main. Human player is fine losing that, and in the meantime he is also getting a second expansion, which is nearly up over there. And this is really bad for the Nidal player. Actually, he lost a bunch of buildings over there. He TP'd back to the base, but this the composition of this army, I'm not sure whether he'll be able to take the 74 food army of the human player. I'm not sure whether he'll be able to take it. Human player definitely is having the better army composition, the more numbers, and Nidal player, although he can get back into the game, I don't think he can do it with lesser number of units. He definitely needs an expansion, and he definitely needs more units to counter that many units by the human player. Human player at 7 plus 7 is 14 food per second. He has his natural expansion cleared out. He may definitely want to go for this expansion because this expansion is most protected for the human player, since he's already expanded here, and this is main. This is probably the best and safest place for him to expand, and he can definitely set it up at any given point of time now without any kind of protection in the initial stage. Nidal player going to attack the human player's main. He has some Dryads running off actually at some other location. He's gonna TP back in, and he's gonna TP towards the upper side of the base. Doesn't actually all that matter because Nidal player has retreated back. And okay, seems like the Nidal player is picking up a Goblin Zeppelin. We're gonna see some Zeppelin micro. Human player coming in, Fork Lightning, and he's gonna attack that Druid. Nidal player using TP. Is the Druid gonna survive? Yes, it is. Druid will survive to see another day. Human player has double upgrade on the attack as well as armor on the Spellbreakers and Footmen. And once we go over the ranged units, the Riflemen have the first upgrade. So that's pretty great actually. Human player is looking really strong, and I wanna see what the Nidal player has upgraded so far. Any upgrade? Yes, Nidal player has upgraded. He does have extra upgrade of defense and offense on the Dryads, and I'm not sure about the Druid of the Claws though. And an expansion is set up here by the Nidal player on his natural. Nidal player going after the second expansion of the human player, and he's gonna take out the Tree of Eternity. No! Nidal player just lost his tier 3 building, and this is really seriously bad for him. He just lost that gold income, and this is bad. This is really bad for the Nidal player. He needs to be real careful now. He is destroying the main, not the main, the second expansion of the human player, and his Dryads are taking care of the main. The Dryads actually deal a lot of damage. They actually dealt a lot of damage over to the expansion point. And human player now going to make short work of the main of the Nidal player. Is this gonna turn out to be a base race? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Is it gonna turn into be an expansion war? Human player, oh my god, we're reducing in number of the number of peasants. This is looking actually bad for the human player now. He definitely has the army advantage, but the Nidal player sneakily having wisps all over the map, scattered everywhere, because they can cultivate the lumber from anywhere they want. They have literally managed to build up expansion at places where the human player may or may have not scouted just yet. Human player trying to surround the DH was nearly surrounded over there, going after it with slow, and the Nidal player tactfully using the Abolish magic over it and escaping it, sliding out of there right in the nick of time. Here comes a Goblin Zeppelin. It doesn't contain anything actually at the moment, so we don't really need to worry about that. DH is going to pick up some mercenaries. Not sure. We're just going to look up the items a bit. Nidal player's DH has Gauntlets of Ogre Strength, Boots of Speed, a nice little greater healing potion, which is going to be really useful for him sooner than later. And it seems like he is going for creeping. He wants to get to level 5. He got a Claws of Attack +6 and the Flute of Accuracy. I don't know, the Flute of Accuracy doesn't actually give it's not actually giving the Nidal player any major advantage. It would actually benefit the human player more than the Nidal player if the human player had it. What I mean to say, it will only increase the damage of the Dryads, because rest of the Nidal player's units are melee units, and Nidal player is killing his own bear. He wants to be below 50 food. Yeah, that's what he wants. He wants to be below 50 food. That's why he did that. Nidal player killed his own bear to go below 50 food and get the economic advantage. Nidal player has has an under construction expansion over here on the top. Has his natural, and there's no expansion over here, but he definitely has some wisps or something. I don't know. I don't see anything on the mini map. There's too much things going on right now. Oh my, this is bad for the Nidal player. The Nidal player's DH is caught off guard. It is surrounded, and this time it will not escape. This time it will not escape. Young player should block this area off. He should block this area off. No, what's he doing? Well, nonetheless, I was about to say maybe the DH could have escaped, but DH tried to go after the main building of the human player, and it failed miserably. The DH has died. Nidal player does not have an altar to revive it. You can definitely go for the tavern, but that's going to cost you extra resources, obviously. Human player looking strong. Nidal player at this point has the gold mines. Human player does not. He has his main. He can definitely either that's what he's doing. He's trying to train some peasants, but he's not able to do it. He's food blocked. He is food blocked, and that is bad. We got some wisps coming at this location, the expansion point. That is the distance expansion point. A nice little fork lightning slowing down the bears, and the druid of the claws are going to be taking a lot of damage, what I mean to say, by these spellbreakers. There goes down one. There's no attempt of trying to transform one of the bears and maybe try and cast rejuvenate. That would heal it momentarily, but ultimately it would get stolen by the human player spellbreakers. Oh my, I don't know. Human player setting his footman loose on the Nidal player's main, and he's going after that lone Zeppelin, but Zeppelin is gonna survive to live another day. And here comes the Nidal player's army using that breath of flames, and this is bad for the human player. He is losing units. He doesn't have anything in production. He definitely has the bigger army, but he doesn't have anything in production, and he doesn't have any gold income supply. He doesn't have any workers either, so it's actually really bad for the human player. Okay, now the human player hitting over the expansion, under construction expansion, and the footmen are gonna be picked off. Footmen being picked off, and the human player's units are getting lesser and lesser. Where is the human player's army? Okay, human player managing to finally build in a few peasants and get his gold income rolling back in. There's only 2,000 gold left in the mine, but that 2,000 may be just about enough for the human player to try and win this game. Despite of this huge army that we see, the human player is currently at 47 food. That's pretty good. That is actually pretty good for the human player. He's getting full income by whatever these peasants are trying to cultivate, and there's a druid of a claw and discipline. Human player can't actually leave his base because literally this is all he's got left. He doesn't have his natural. He doesn't have the distance expansion. He can definitely run around with the Archmage a bit, cast in those level 3 elementals. I'm not sure whether he has level 3 elementals or not, because we had seen the Archmage use Blizzard, so I'm not sure whether we have that. The Brewmaster is using Potion of Invisibility, and if I think I know what he's doing. He's gonna go in there, he's gonna land in Breath of Flame, and he's gonna use that Staff of Teleportation to get out, and that is going to be chaos for the human player. This is going to be really bad. He's coming in, he's waiting there, and oh no, human player's army is heading out. Human player's army is heading out, and that's going to leave the base vulnerable. Human player doesn't have any towers inside, and there we go. These peasants are gonna die. Human player going after this little expansion point of the night elf, and he sees this altar coming up. He should attack the altar, but no, he's gonna attack that tree. He's gonna attack the big giant tree. Night elf player now going to try and kill off the main of the human player. A peasant has been spawned. He should definitely run off with that peasant. Oh no, he's gonna try and repair it. It's not gonna work, mate. He's TPing. He's TPing. Is it gonna work? Okay, he got back here, but Night elf player, the hit points are really low. Night elf player can definitely try and right click on it and, you know, just right click and attack with everything you got. You can definitely destroy it, and human player actually managed to take out the tree of life. I need to go over this whole map now. No expansion here, no here. There's one expansion over here, and Nile main is not there, so, and he's trying to set up one here, and okay, this guy left, and won the game. Hold on, I'll just check the results and tell you. It's a bit difficult to say who actually won because of issues, you know. It doesn't actually give you that exact information as to who won the game, because it just says this guy won, this guy has left the game, and that's just it. So the game is won by Colorful, who is the Night elf player. The human player is indeed the one who left. So despite of having the upper hand in nearly like the most of the game, at that last point of time, the human player decided that no, okay, it's enough. He's got the gold coming in, and I guess he didn't have enough gold or anything in there. He definitely had some army. He could have, I don't know, who could have dragged the game a bit longer. I wouldn't say that I'm completely satisfied with the results, but yeah, I guess that's what you got. That's what we have. So, hope you guys enjoyed this really nice, wonderful game. Do let me know what you think about the game in the comments below. Subscribe, like, hit the thumbs up to support me. Share this on your social media, your Warcraft 3 groups, your real-time strategy groups, and let the whole world know that Mr. Stormy Z is back. Z out. Bye-bye.